Yes, yes, yes. We are live again.
Oh, yes.
Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, depending on where you're watching us from. My name is Ijoma. I'm a mom. I'm a wife. I'm a digital business owner. I'm a mentor, but I'm from Nigeria, living here in South Korea. Yes, we are back in our usual manner. The broadcast we used to do Monday and Friday. And today we are back again. So I would like my sister to introduce herself before we continue from there. Yes.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, sis. Thank you, everyone, for watching. I'm Rita. As you know, I'm originally from Cameroon and I'm based here in South Korea. I'm a mom, I'm a digital business owner, and a mentor. So, we are going to continue with our usual program, just as our sister said. Okay, thank you for joining again, as usual.
Yes. Thank you so much. And before I forget, the people that are new in our page, we thank you for supporting us. And we are saying, like, follow us up, join us, comment anytime so we can know how we can help you guys also to become a business owner like we are. So today we are going to continue the series we have been doing, uh, how to retire early. We'll be talking about this uh, topic for a while. And last Friday, we concluded on this. And we want to take part B of this, how to retire early, you know. And then today, we are going to be focusing on this late retirement. Remember, the one we have treated is what we can do and how to retire early, you know. But now we are going to talk about what it can cost us if we do not plan well to retire on time, the challenges, the consequences that will follow it. That is what we are going to be talking from today. And under this topic, late retirement, we have the first one, which we are going to treat today, the two top subtopic that we are going to treat today, health considerations. So today we are going to treat this and know how late retirement can, these health considerations, what it can do in our life when we fail to retire early, when we decide to retire late. Though it's not, sometimes it is not what we want. Nobody wants to retire late, but sometimes when we plan and in day work, it can happen. So we are going to be talking about it today, and I'll give my sister the floor to start it. Yes.
Okay, thank you so much, sis. Thank you for this topic. I think this is something that many of us really overlook until we notice, until usually it's very late, you know, on about thinking and planning on early retirement. Because when you fail to plan for your early retirement, definitely you find yourself retiring late, which that is what we are going to talk about. So retiring late is something, it's like a syndrome in our society, and many people are falling into it. You know, where in a situation where you find yourself working in from your youthful age to when you are in your 70s and your late 70s, 60s to late 70s, and even 80s sometimes. So this is something that is really rampant in the society, and we deem it necessary to talk about it because we want to change, try to change a perception or help people see, help people to understand why they have to plan for early retirement to avoid getting themselves trapped into this late retirement. So one of these reasons why why where many people find themselves, or why it is not good to retire late, is because of the health consequences. When we talk about health consequences, what are we talking about? That is because when you keep on working, when you work for a very long time, you find yourself, your health start deteriorating, because the more you work, the more you're aging. You do not have adequate time to take care of yourself, maybe to attend to doctor's appointments, because you're busy pursuing your career. You're busy at work. Maybe most of the time, some of us even forgo doctor's appointments because we could not afford to take some hours off from work. You notice you do not even have, you can't create time for maybe some physical exercises which helps to improve your health. You do not have time for to prepare something healthy. For example, time to cook something healthy for yourself when you're overworking. So all these things will definitely affect your health, because you're spending almost uh, a lot of your time, or so much of your day, so busy at work, so much that you have little or no time to pay attention to yourself, to pay attention to your health, or to devote the time which your health needs. So those are some of the things that we have to think about to avoid going on late retirement, or to avoid finding ourselves finding ourselves working very at the very late at our later age, so as to avoid these complicated health issues. So and as a result of that, I've also witnessed situations where you see people work until they drop to their last breath. I believe this is not the plan. This is not what we desire. This is not the reason why we came to we are not made to just work until our last breath. It's necessary that it's good to work, but you have to work at a certain time. You take a break, and you relax, you enjoy your life, relax and spend time with yourself, with your family, your loved ones. You enjoy the benefits or the proceeds of the work you've been doing. So that is the reason why it's very important to plan for early retirement. Thank you so much, sis. I'll give the mic again to my sister to continue from where we've ended.
Yes, yes. Thank you so much. You really did a lot on this. Yeah, like you said, when we fail to plan well, it will land us to late retirement. And at that point, our health also is suffering it. Our health is going to suffer it. So it is very, very good that we plan very well on how to retire early, because late retirement is not sweet at all. It is not sweet. If you ask the people that are working in their 70 now, many of them, even in this Korea, 60 plus 70, they are in the factory. If you look at their age, you will pity them. You will be like, where was this person before now? Why wasn't him, you know, doing all he was doing now? But most of times it's not really their fault. Many planned, but it didn't work out the way they planned it. And that is why they are still working, and it's affecting their health. So what we are saying here is that we try as much as we can, strive when you are much younger, to make out something. Plan very well for your early retirement. It's very good, and it can help us. Thank you. And without wasting of our time, we move to the next topic: declining physical and the mental capacity. That is what we are talking about. When we work until our health is crying unto us, that is what it can cause.
Mm,
Stress can cause mental disorder. Yeah, you are working so hard. You are doing everything you need to do, but you are not achieving much. And yet your health is telling you, I need to rest. I need to rest. I need to rest. But because you look at your pocket and your pocket is kind of empty, you
mhm,
keep pushing. You keep pushing until the person breaks down. Many have breakdown even in this career that we are
mhm,
trying to work it out. because they don't know what to do, only to work. That is what they can do. But their health is like, it's not good for them to work at that age. And they have breakdowns. Some of them gone crazy, you know, crazy in the sense that they are frustrated and depressed. Why? Because the late retirement have set in. They don't even know when. If you ask them now, when do you think you can retire? They don't know, because the plan is not
Mm.
there. They didn't plan anything. There are many of them here. When you ask them, like, what age do you plan to retire? They'll tell you they don't know. It's when God say, I will. I will. Yeah,
Mm.
that's it.
That's true.
No plan at all. No plan. So today we are calling on everyone that is seeing us, or you come across this video wherever you are. It is very good that we start planning, set up your goal, how it will be when you really want to retire. Work on it, not really setting it and keep. Just once you set it up, work on it. And I tell you, you will retire early. At the time you set, you will retire early and have your time. Some people, because of this late retirement, if there are some people like me, there are some sports I like to do. When I came to Korea, I was looking for uh, anywhere I can be playing basketball or handball, because I'm good at that. Anywhere at all. But Korea are not like that. The way it is now, they are more open to people than before. You hardly see like a court, like a basketball court or a handball court those days, 2006 when I came. Some of the Korean friends, you can't be a good Korea, you can't have a good Korea friend. That's just the thing. You know, those people, the people I taught that time that they are my friend, they never, any one of them ask, they will tell you, I don't know, I don't know, something like that. And I kept that in my mind that one day I'm going to, find a place and start it. But if I tell you now that that desire is already dying because I am already aging, you understand? That
Mm.
desire is dying already because I'm already aging. I don't have that desire. But if to say I plan it well and I retire on time, I will still carry that on because
Mm.
it's what I love to do. So also some of us, there are some things we like to do, but because of late retirement, we could not be able to do it. And we don't even have hope of trying it again in life. So that's what we are saying today. Please, let's try and have a goal plan on our retirement future. Just plan it, desire it, and you see it happening. That's
Okay.
what I know. Yes. So my sister, I don't know if you have any other thing to say before we close.
Oh, you've said a lot already. Well, let me just chip in, throw a little more light on that. Just as our sister said, when you fail to retire early, definitely you will face all these things we are talking about. Physical and mental health is real. You know, that is because when you're working so much and you have little or no time to relax, like she earlier said, relax to do maybe some physical activities that you love or some extra activities out of your work, because when your mind, your head, your brain is programmed on doing one thing every time, all the time, you have a schedule or you have a program from your house, you wake up from bed, you go into work, from work, you're coming back to the house, like your brain is just, you are not exposed, you have little or no time to, to train your brain or to divert, to distract your brain or your mind on something new. As time goes on, it starts accumulating, you start developing inner stress, so much so that most of the times you might not even notice it, or you might not even easily recognize or feel it that you are stressed, but it is your body feels it, your brain feels it, your mind feels it, because you constantly doing one thing over and over and over and over and over. It gets tired. So it is important that we start thinking of retiring early. So at a certain point you start distracting yourself when you're free during your retirement age. You can easily, your retirement time, you can easily go for maybe vacations, you can go for activities you love, like she's saying, maybe any exercise you love doing. You have that freedom of time to go around and do it. And you have even the possibility to learn new things, to interact with new people, change environment, and all these things. It helps to release stress. Unlike when you just working, you even when your body is tired, your body is requesting for a break, but you cannot, because you have not prepared financially. Or maybe you didn't have a good plan for retirement. You didn't plan well ahead of time. So also all this also might also lead to diseases such as maybe high blood pressure or diabetes, all those diseases that comes along with age. You can easily start having them because you do not have adequate time, as I earlier mentioned, to pay attention to your health, to pay attention to what your body needs. So that is just what we have today. And in the nutshell, what we are trying to advise is that we all of us should start thinking about early retirement, like try to start planning ahead of time. And how do you plan ahead of time? As we all know, finance is the key. You can't retire because we are working for money. So there's no way you can retire when you don't have a comfortable place to stay, or you do not have enough finances to keep you going after retirement. So in order for you to do that, it's good for you to have multiple streams of income while you're working, while you're seeing your active age. Do not only depend on maybe on your fix on what you're working, or or a single source of income, or your salary, because it might not just be enough to take you to cover your bills and help you to save and reinvest. So that is the reason why we are having this program, this business we are doing, like a side hustle that can help you to invest. This is invest in a passive income. When we say passive, is something like it's something that a business that doesn't requires you a lot of time. It runs 24/7 while you're doing your main job is running, and making you some extra money. So that is the reason why we are here. In case you are interested, do not hesitate to contact us, any of us, on our website below, and we will be happy to help you on how to follow the path, and and help to prepare your early retirement. Thank you so much for joining us on today's session, and we look forward to see you in the next session. Thank you, sis.
Thank you.
Thank you, sis.
We'll close here, and you can see our website on the screen. So you just sign in and sign up. Oh, the reason why we're telling you to sign up is just for you to have access for our free webinar, which is every Wednesday here in South Korea, 9 a.m. South Korea time. So I don't know your location, but when you sign in, you will receive a message that will include your time zone, the actual time we do it. So you need to sign up, and then see you in, and see all of us will see you, and we'll be very, very happy to guide you in whatever you really want to ask us concerning the business. Thank you so much. We'll close here and come back on Friday for another topic concerning this. We'll come back on Friday. We hope that our sharing will help as many that will come across this broadcast. We hope that our sharing will help them to wake up and start up something for
Yeah.
themselves. And then, yeah, thank you and bye.
Thank you.